Robert Garcia gets the ball now. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the base.
Swing on, belted. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 8-6.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it flanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now, Kyle McCann. That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. The tying run at the plate. Hard hit, put the extra bases. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. He scores. It's now 8-7.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Kyle Finnegan. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now the center fielder. So the tying run at second.
Nope, inside, ball two.
Man at second. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 8 apiece. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So digging in, Zach Geloff. Garcia tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Now it's the shortstop, Darryl Hernandez. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Call. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But they score 3 times to even it up. Through 8 full, we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Dylan Cruz.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-2. And another ball. Heading down the line. Butler on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. In the air to left center. And that will fall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Up next
at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Coming in to run for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
2 on, 2 outs. Out to center. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. 2 left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. We are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Now into the ball game on defense, Joey Gallo. He's the new third baseman. Back to the top of the order now. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Left-hand hitter waits. That's ripped into the outfield. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second, he wants to cycle. Relay to third, and he's out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And the A's are gone in order. Score remains at 8 apiece. Back here in the East Bay, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Extra innings certainly had a different feel starting in 2020 with a new rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning, and that forced teams to rethink their strategy in extra frames.
Yeah, much less margin for error, and Boog, to your dismay, not much sacrifice bunting. Teams usually try for the big inning.
Certainly not that much bunting for the road team as they try and play for the big inning, but for the home team, if the road team doesn't score, you'll see the home team bunt sometimes. Andres Chaparro getting on deck circle. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the Nationals, the first baseman, number 19.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Puts a bunt down. Slings it across. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
2 on, 1 out. James Wood digs in now. Two on, 1 out.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
One and 2 here. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Mason Thompson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That smash towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kyle McCann now at the plate.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swing and a chopper. Throws to first in time. is the first baseman, Ryan Noda. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Swing and a miss. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Trevor Williams looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Barnes also throwing. Winning run at third, 2 down. Garcia in plenty of time to first, and we're headed to the 11th. The A's strand 1, and this remains an 8-all tie. Back in Oakland, now it's the DH, Dylan Cruz.
The designated hitter, Dylan Cruz.
That one missing inside. In the air, right side. And that is a foul ball.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Here's a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a pair. It's 10-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in extra innings. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul tip into the mix, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man. On to pitch now for Oakland, Ken Waldichuk. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One down, and now the veteran third baseman, Joey Gallo. That one is absolutely belted, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. One away with a runner at third, and here in extra innings. Next pitch inside, and the count's even at 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Andujar makes the grab, 2 down.
Batter number 2, second baseman.
And now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Two outs and a runner at third, and we're here at the top half of the 11th. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Nationals 10 and the A's 8. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Trevor Williams.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And the right-hander deals. Center field. That's back there. And it is gone. A massive home run. His first homer of the year. It's 10-10. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. typical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Geloff. Next offering upstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We are in the 11th. Into center. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Darryl Hernandez. Line drive. And no one can get there. Makes it to second. The winning runs in scoring position with one gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
The new pitcher in the game, Jacob Barnes. One out, runner at second. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Miguel Andujar. Runner takes off for third. Trying to move him over here. Gallo over to first. Out on the sac bunt.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Digging in for Oakland, Lawrence Butler. 2 outs. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the A's walk it off in the 11th.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
Close one here today, and your final 11-10. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
They're coming through, and they're gonna for you. Yeah. But we know the truth. So we make it move. Why they be in the block? We going straight to the top. So we gotta move in the same direction. Yeah. We gotta move. Yeah.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics, 11 runs on 17 hits.